Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
The Retro Antique and Curiosities Crawl is this Friday and Saturday. Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Embark on a shop-hop adventure designed for people to discover hidden gems in shops and communities in a well-organized and distinctive antique shopping experience. With shops in Oskaloosa, Pella, and Eddyville. For more information, find Retro Antique Tour on Facebook. Come have a fun night with the band Brass Pair performing at the Keswick Tavern this Saturday night. The band will be playing from 8 to 11 p.m. with no cover charge. The Keswick Tavern is located at 117 South Iron Street in Keswick, Iowa. Brass Pair is an Eastern Iowa rock and variety band specializing in music from multiple genres. They're going to play the big, juicy hits this Saturday night at the Keswick Tavern from 8 to 11 p.m. No cover charge. Welcome in.
Top of the morning to you, lassie.
I was just going to be kind of down and out, and you're Irish.
Well, I don't. Hardy. I suck at impressions.
Charms. Welcome in. It's Friday. Hey.
TGIO.
Oh.
Yes, it is Friday.
Hey ho.
Hey.
Helena. Hey ho, Helena. Hi. Hey. Brothers Market is our sponsor. Our headline sponsor. Gluggity, gluggity, glug. Brothers Market in Sigourney is our sponsor of just another morning show where, savings are made simple. It's true. Go to shopbrothersmarket.com, find digital coupons. You can earn rewards. Find out what that deal of the week is. And check out some other shopping deals, Brothers Market. And be sure to download that app. Do it.
Do you do it?
App it up.
Up.
It's a smart way to shop. Brothers Market in Sigourney, our headline sponsor. Oski Dental is sponsoring our studios. Why did I bring that one up? I don't know, because we need the information from Oski Dental. I don't know if Toothy's here. I don't know if Neil's here. Maybe it's... Oh.
Hi. Whew. If you guys haven't had your morning coffee, get it. I had me some espresso. Wee! Woo wee you. Woo!
Wow.
Morning, Steve.
Toothy is bouncing off the walls in here.
With my little stubs, I can bounce like the best of them.
Make sure you brush your teeth after your coffee to get all that coffee stains off.
Right. I'm going to have 2 more. I'm going to dance my way out of here. That's right. But first, let me tell you. Caffeine high's coming down.
Oski Dental.
Bra.
Did you say bra?
Bra.
Oh, if Toothy starts saying stuff like that, I'm done.
Yo.
No, he's more of a,
hey, dude. What's shaking, bacon?
Oski Dental. Wow. Schedule your appointments with Dr. Dan Schuster. You probably won't talk directly to him, but they will get you to him. You understand how that works?
He might answer the phone.
You never know. You never know, but they're always accepting new patients. They'll file all your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta Dental provider. Yeah, it's hard to jump back and forth trying to stay in character.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What? Toothy, shut up. I'll kill you. Located at 902 South 17th Street, Oskaloosa. Give him a call. Toothy ears.
641-673-4845.
Right. Singing jingle.
Espresso.
Fire.
Thanks, Toothy.
I don't know.
Hey, Neil.
Hey, yo, I'm back.
Put your running shoes on. Get over there to the weather lab. Weather lab it up. Beyonce.
Lab it up. Today's forecast brought to you, as always, by the Garden Gate right here in Sigourney. They're located at 105 South Jefferson Street. That's right. They got fresh floral arrangements and flowers, home decor, sympathy gifts. They got something for everyone. Well, today's forecast, pretty boring. Who likes sunshine and 72? I do.
Could possibly be the best day of the year.
It could be right here, baby. Clear skies tonight, 46. Another calm evening.
Wow.
Sunny tomorrow, high near 81. Clear tomorrow night, 50. And sunny on your Sunday, a high near 80 degrees Fahrenheit.
Central Standard Time. I tell you what, though.
What?
Enjoy this weekend.
Yeah.
By the end of next week,
Yeah.
it's going to be hot.
You
Summer's
know-
going to be here.
Oh,
Like,
man.
They're saying Wednesday, a high of 85. Thursday, 88. And it's going to be dry this whole next week. So we're already in a drought.
Well, that and, I mean, luckily the air conditioning is working really good.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks
In
for
here.
that.
We're going to have to come up with something fast.
Yeah, really.
Whoa.
Oh, heartburn.
I don't know what that was, but it hurt.
So yeah, nice weekend. Absolutely beautiful day today. Perfect day today, but warming up by the end of next week into the
Right.
upper 80s. Our weather is sponsored by the Garden Gate. This or That is next. It's sponsored by Stacy Flynn, Legacy Insurance Group, and Welcome Realty. Skydiving or bungee jumping?
Okay.
I suppose if you had a gun to your head, which one would you do?
Why
Would
did you? Because otherwise I really wouldn't jump on board to do either. Or
I mean, haven't you said before that you would choose not to do these types of things?
Yes.
So which one are you going to jump out of?
I think-
Airplane
I-
or
you know
off
what?
of a cliff?
I'd like to think bungee jumping, I have a better chance of survival. The thing strapped to you and the water below. Because I'm jumping in the water. But skydiving would be much quicker. I mean, if something failed, I would think that's instant death.
Well, I mean, you've got all that time floating in the air to think about.
Oh,
it.
no, thank you. Think of all my regrets and wishes and what ifs. And what about that
I mean,
one
depending
girl?
on the height, you'd have some time to have regrets.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Bungee jumping is the one that would be like, bam.
Right. Whew.
What's going on over there?
I don't know. I don't know. That's
I do skydiving.
Really?
I've always kind of wanted to skydive. I don't want to bungee jump, but I do skydiving. As long as you have somebody there that knows what they're doing.
Oh yeah, no. I just want to jump in a plane and hope for the best. Is this shoot on right?
So that's our This or That. Goes up each weekday morning at 6 a.m. on Facebook. Our question of the day goes up at noon each weekday morning, or weekday noon, midday. It's brought to us by Amy's Salon Houses Spa, 202 North Main, Sigourney. Neil, you're well versed in this topic.
I just looked.
What's the ingredient to a happy marriage and or relationship?
Ask someone else.
That is our question of the day. What's the ingredient to a happy marriage
I can't wait for some of these answers.
/ relationship?
Throw some out there this morning in the comments. I want to hear them.
I would say
What?
being able to apologize.
Yeah.
Say you're sorry.
Yeah, but that gets old.
Let her
every
win
day.
the arguments.
It gets old every single day. I mean, come on.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Don't hit me anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Stop poisoning my coffee.
Goodbye, Earl. So that's your question of the day. Yeah, like you said, that could get some interesting comments. Our tournament, the cereal for this month, is sponsored by Savage Energy. You said they were hanging out over in Tri-County Land yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday on the old Book of Face.
All right. So Savage Energy, stop in on the north side of the square in Sigourney. Whoops, I'm putting up our brackets before I'm putting up our current matchup. We've got Cinnamon Toast Crunch against Special K.
Cinnamon Toast has got to be ahead.
They are.
Okay.
It's not even close.
Yeah, I bet.
Special K is probably the least voted on cereal so far in the tournament.
The only thing Special K is good for are
It being special.
Special K bars.
Oh.
You know? I think they have a real name, but I always called them Special K bars. Oh, I could go for some of them right now.
Special K. What does the K stand for? Kellogg's?
Crot.
Special Crot Kellogg's.
Yeah.
Crot logs.
Yeah, the Crot logs. Wow.
I think there's a few of those in the studio today. So Cinnamon Toast Crunch, if you want to vote for Cinnamon Toast Crunch, give it a thumbs up. Heart for Special K. Heart for health, too.
Oh, there you go. Good.
That went up at 6 p.m. last evening, goes through 6 p.m. this evening. We'll take a couple days off over the weekend, and then we'll get back into it Sunday evening with our next matchup, which will be Fruit Loops. Ooh, it's a battle of the fruits.
Oh?
Fruit Loops and Fruity Pebbles.
Uh-oh.
Neither of which are actually fruit.
Well, but
They're
Fruity
just
Pebbles
sugar.
are amazing.
I'm voting Fruit Loops on this one.
No. They tear up the roof of my mouth.
Yeah, they're another one of those.
Yep. But Fruity Pebbles, ooh, yeah. You got to eat them fast. Because they get
Why?
soggy.
Oh. I've never really had Fruity Pebbles.
What?
For some reason.
I really think what we should have done, I almost bought the other day over across the street here at Brothers Market.
Where savings are made simple.
Yes, they are. Use your app. They got one of those. Do you remember the little small cereal boxes?
Yeah.
They have those, I don't know, 8 or 10 pack of different cereals. I almost
And you
bought
need like 2 of them to make a complete bowl.
There was some in there that didn't even make the cut, like Corn Pops.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Right?
Why aren't Corn Pops in my tournament?
Once I saw that, I thought, I used to love...
Golden Grams didn't make the list. Dang.
I think this tournament needs to like double in size.
Oh.
It almost could.
But
Yeah, I was going to get that and make us each choose one every morning and eat one. Like choose one you know you don't like or you've never tried. That would have been great.
Yeah.
I would do that with big
Expand
boxes.
our horizons.
Yeah, I would do it with large, full-size boxes, but I don't want to spend $1,000 in 1 week on cereal.
People complain about egg prices.
Yeah, cereals. Woo,
Cereals
get
insane.
out of here.
So far we've got Cheerios, Frosted Flakes, Honey Nut Cheerios, and Honey Bunches of Oats. Honey seems to be popular. And
What?
looks like Cinnamon Toast Crunch will go on to face Cheerios in the second round. So that's our first week of the tournament so far. Hey, it was just announced here about 20 minutes ago on my Facebook page. Congratulations to the Keokuk County Hospital and Clinic's Athlete of the Week. Boy, she had like 444 votes. She's just a freshman.
Wow.
It's Delaney Harbor of Oskaloosa Girls Track.
Man.
She was voted our Athlete of the Week, our second Oskaloosa athlete to get voted.
Very
Athlete
cool.
of the Week. And this is like the second time in 3 weeks now, as Tierney Carter, just here a couple of weeks ago, got the Athlete of the Week. She was the first Oski athlete to get it. Now Delaney wins another one for Oskaloosa. So I think those Oskaloosa people are starting to catch on.
I think they are.
That could be dangerous, too. I mean, if you get like a big community like Oskaloosa on board with voting.
Everybody's going to have to step up.
So Delaney is our Athlete of the Week. Thanks to Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics for sponsoring. Our Kelly Style State Farm Team of the Week. 2 weeks in a row.
Really?
They're a dynasty now.
Oh, my.
The Albia Lady D's soccer team. So congratulations, Albia. 2 weeks in a row. They're going to be on tomorrow's sports section. So tune in for that. So very deserving. They've been on a roll. And I believe they won their conference title in soccer. So congratulations to Albia, Lady D's, the Lady Demons.
Ladies. Maybe they should have been
The
I'll be a
ladies.
ladies. That's it. Just
Lady.
ladies.
La-dee.
Ladies.
La-da-dee. La-da-da.
Life
Ladies.
goes on. Oh.
So congratulations. Thanks to Kelly Stiles State Farm for sponsoring.
They got quite a squad.
That is.
I mean,
that's
seriously, there's a lot of
squad.
kids on
Squad
there.
it up, yo.
Oh, come on. I'm just realizing something every time I look up. I don't know if I can do this without, towards the camera.
Oh.
I don't know if I can do this without a hat.
Oh, yeah.
Feel a
That
little
is,
naked.
this would be a first time.
Yeah, so
All right.
we'll just
Got
go back to Brothers for
Support
the day.
Brothers. Is that like a comfy hat?
Oh, it's not bad. It really isn't. As
Fit
far
your
as
skull?
Yeah, as far as just taking a hat and throwing it on, which I normally am not good at. I have to throw it in the wash a couple times, get it all beat up and softened. And
Do you do like the old coffee can where you kind of form it over the coffee can?
Well, sometimes my big thing is the bill. I got to have my bill just right. I'm getting there. Yeah, that looks better. I don't think I can pull off no hat.
Looking at the comments.
I know,
right
me
now.
too. Can you figure that out?
Christine is asking, can you give a list of what all you are using? Like, I'm not sure what she's... If you can clarify what you're meaning on that, Christine.
Degree is the deodorant of choice for me.
Christine is a former classmate of mine, so yeah, I'm not sure what you're asking.
Right now, I'm
Christine.
using some Adidas 3-in-1.
Maybe
body
she's
soap.
wondering if we're on drugs.
Oh.
what we're using.
Oh, well,
I'm drug free. No drugs in this system ever.
oh,
boy.
I was going to say today, but
Yeah.
you know.
All right. Yeah, I went there.
Wow.
We need. You know what we need? Oh, dang it! I got rid of the
the
raccoon meth raccoon from yesterday. If you guys missed that story, you missed out.
Yeah.
Meth smoking raccoon. That was good stuff. Hey, it's 7:17. By the way, I think it's just Neil and I today. I've been telling Neil all week that I thought I had somebody booked to come in as a guest today, but if I did, I don't remember who it is. Should have wrote it down, but I don't think we have a guest today.
I'm just waiting.
If
I'm gonna
somebody
hear that.
shows up, we'll chat with them.
So yeah. If you're just walking by and hear a bunch of nonsense,
on in.
Yeah, get on up here. We
Uh,
won't bite.
Speaking of guests, we had Darian in yesterday from Walker Drive-Thru. Did you get out to Walker's?
Okay,
Oh, we got a
Yes.
story.
I did.
All
I
right.
did not get ice cream.
Okay.
I didn't get anything from Walker's. Yeah, I went to jumpstart a car.
Oh.
So and I wasn't ice cream ready. So jumped the car, went back home. By the time I was ice cream ready, it's like, I really.
What do you mean you weren't ice cream ready?
Well, because I hadn't eaten my dinner yet, and yeah, that's right. Ice cream is the dessert.
You didn't want to spoil your dinner.
Yeah.
Wow. Very
Right.
mature of you.
Thank you very
I
much.
mean, I'm always ice cream ready.
Plus, yeah, I've got enough ice cream sitting at home. I need to finish first.
You were taking advantage of the pre-sales.
Oh yeah,
Walker's, right?
yeah, definitely.
I'm thinking maybe we'll hit it up tonight.
They
I wanted to avoid the lines
Oh, my
from last
goodness.
night. Was it busy?
Yeah, I drove by there. Let's see, it was at, oh my, you know what? It would have been. They opened at 4.
Yeah.
It would have been like 3:40 when I was heading west. I just now thought of that. They were packed.
Okay.
They weren't even open yet. That parking lot was packed.
Good.
So, oh yeah, by the time I went back, they were still busy.
I was gonna say I drove by a little after 3, and it was pretty calm at that point in time. So yeah,
Oh, they were getting rip roaring, ready to go.
ripping and roaring. Yeah, I was heading over to Oski to look at some billboards.
Yeah,
Oh, why was I looking at billboards? Oh, I don't know.
because he's starting a
just
mail
interested.
escort service.
Yeah, 1-800
The
Haze is what it's called.
Boy,
1-800
no, bring that.
THEHAZE.
That name cannot be brought back up in that area.
In what area?
The Nebraska County.
Oskaloosa?
Yeah, because too many of them would remember him.
Are you wanted? You would get sent
Remember
some
that one
rings,
psycho?
rings in the mail.
Oh man.
Well, yeah. Anyway, but why would we need billboards?
I don't know.
Anyway, on this date in history, it is May 9th, Friday, May 9th. Let's see here. On this date, 1754, Bordy, Hordy, Hor. 1754, the first American newspaper cartoon published.
Oh?
And that was in Benjamin Franklin's Pennsylvania Gazette. It doesn't say what the cartoon was. Darn it. Golly, Ned.
Well.
But 1754 for the first cartoon for a newspaper. On this date, 1899, the lawnmower was patented.
What year?
1899.
Wow.
126 years of sitting and mowing.
I bet you it
Thankfully.
wasn't a rider.
Oh, yeah, true. What was I thinking? My mind is on my lawnmower at home.
Steve is really needing this mower fixed.
Man, it's been like a week and a half, and the dandelions are like 10 feet tall, and we're still in, I don't know, at my house, I'm still in that stage where it's, you get one patch of grass that's like up here, next to it is down here, but those patches that are up here are like up here now.
Yeah, they're 20 foot tall.
Yeah.
Well, and you find
my
out
lawn's
that-
looking like garbage, and I'm kind of I don't have like a perfect lawn, but I like to keep it mowed, and it's absolutely driving me crazy right now.
Well, you find out this time of year where your dogs have used the yard the most through the winter. It's
Yes.
like, wow.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize that was, or the neighbors, I don't know what. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't remember you using that. But,
Well, see, Daisy, rest in peace.
right.
Daisy, our lab that passed away here,
Gosh.
month, 5 weeks ago now, somewhere in there. I always scoop, like I take a shovel and I scoop out a walkway for our little dogs to like get to the street, because the little dogs need to walk around to find their spot to go to the bathroom. Daisy, it didn't really, she'd just go out. If she had to go, she'd go. So I scooped this path out, and she would always go to the very end of the path out by the curb, and that's where she'd go potty. And she must have had the most lethal urine. Because, I mean, there is still, where the path stopped at the curb, and she would circle and go pee, there's like this huge circle of dead grass.
See,
Little dogs, if they pee somewhere, it's not
Right.
a big deal. But if she peed on the grass somewhere, grass died. What was she drinking?
right.
What water was she drinking?
Wow. I like the fact that, though, she didn't have to walk around. It was like, it's just go time.
Yeah.
And once I get out, it's a lot like us.
But I mean, Daisy was weird and had neurological issues, so she would circle before she went to the bathroom, and then it'd get really tight circles, and then stop and go to the bathroom. It was funny.
She was
We
awesome.
miss Daisy.
She was great.
Anyway, all of that to say lawnmowers
yes.
were patented in 1899. Shout out to Son-in-Law Services, Josh Clubb, our sports guy here on Steve Shetler Media, stopping by my house this morning to get my lawnmower going. That's why he's handy. I'm not handy. On this date, 1947, first TV variety show,
Oh.
NBC's Hourglass, made its premiere. It lasted an hour, by the way.
Oh, bada ching.
Thank you. 1947. I've never heard of Hourglass. So,
Must not have been that popular.
and then on this date in 1960, the FDA. Oh, you were happy about this. You weren't born yet, but 1960, the FDA approved the sale of birth control pills. Thank you. I'm here all week. Thank you.
FDA has always been one of my favorite organizations. Wow.
Yeah. 1960. Today. Zing. You'll get me back later on in the show, I'm sure. Today is on the National Day calendar, and you can add to this if you want.
Tons.
We've got National Homefront Heroes Day. So, yeah, thanks to all of our heroes on the home front.
Right.
I'm assuming they're talking about like military and
I would guess.
police and
EMT
drivers and firefighters and whoever else. So it's National, what the heck does this even mean? National Alphabet Magnet Day. Oh, I get it. Yeah. When you're little, you have the alphabet magnets on your fridge. It's National Sleepover Day. Did you want to come over tonight?
I did see this one last night when I was looking up all the days, trying to, I didn't know this was an actual day, a national day. Sleepover Day. So I guess to be nice and everything, anybody want to have a sleepover tonight? It could be awkward, but we can make it work.
Bring your PJs and a movie. Rent a VCR.
Rent a VCR.
Get a VHS couple. I bet there's a good deal for the weekends where you rent 2 and get the 3rd free.
Boy, those were the days, weren't
Red
they?
Dawn and
oh my,
Karate Kid.
Yep.
And Texas Chainsaw Massacre for a scary movie.
Gosh, I miss those days. Big bag of
Adventureland
Doritos.
Video, baby.
Big bag of Doritos and a 6-pack of Mountain Dew. You were set.
Good stuff. It's National Butterscotch Brownie Day.
Sounds amazing.
Good. Yeah. National Moscato Day. Moscato?
I think that's a wine.
Yeah,
right?
I think.
Moscato d'Asti.
And it's National Lost Sock Memorial Day.
That one
Tell us about that day.
That one they don't give me much information. Where did it go? Come on. Where is it?
Come on,
there.
come on.
Lost Sock Memorial Day. Oh, you click. Oh, when you click on this is a whole new website this morning. And it sucks. Lost Sock Memorial Day, it's celebrated annually on May 9th, honors all the socks that are no longer with us. Where did they go? We're not certain, but what we do know is that losing one sock of a perfectly matched pair is a widespread phenomenon. So much so that we have to have a day on which to honor those socks we have loved and lost. This was the dumbest thing I've ever read in my life.
Neil, let's have a moment of silence for the lost socks. Heads bowed.
Oh.
Hats removed, of course. Oh, hats removed.
Oh, I love it. Oh, put it back on.
All right.
Is that all the days you had?
Thank you. That's all the days I
Okay,
had.
so check this out.
All right, check. Lay it.
Okay,
Lay it on
and
me.
tell me if you did say Child Care Provider Day.
No.
Did say it? No?
No.
Fantastic Friday. It's to partake in some fantastic awareness of our finned friends.
Oh.
Guernsey Liberation Day. What? I don't know what that is. Hooray for
Guernsey,
Buttons.
Iowa?
No, it's like some other country. Hooray for Buttons Day.
Hooray for Buttons Day.
Oh, it's National Christina Day. So any Christinas out there, happy day.
Christine was in the comments earlier.
Well, there you go. Military Spouse Appreciation Day. National Public Gardens Day. I think this website just makes all kinds of stuff. Tear the tags off your mattress day.
Oh.
What? And Russian
Rebels.
Victory Day.
Russian.
Remember the courage of 8 million Russians. Huh. I don't know what that means. Wasn't good history.
Stalin
Oh, was that then? Okay.
Molotov and
Molotov.
Kreshnikov and that one Russian dancer from the 1980s. Remember him? Remember that one
What was the
dancing
name?
movie? It was him and Gregory Hines.
What?
Remember?
I do. I remember what you're talking
that
about.
movie, but I don't know what it was called. Anyway, Bareshnikov.
Barishnikov.
Wasn't that his name?
I think so.
Weird. Why do I remember that?
I would Google that, but here, let's try this just real quick. Be quiet, okay? Barishnikov. It came up with Maricina cough. You're a great microphone computer. Never mind.
All right. Well, maybe we'll figure out who that dancer was. We'll take a break. Heck, we're a half hour into this show.
You betcha.
Heck, Neil. Let's hear from some of our sponsors, like Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again.
You're getting the hang of this. Good job. American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental. Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more. Plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore. And we thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headline sponsor here on Just Another Morning Show. Oski Dental sponsoring our studios. Good old Toothy and the gang at Brothers Market. It's 7:31 on your Friday. Hey, coming up here at 8 o'clock, we're going to give Eli Alger a phone call, a little ringy-dingy. And we'll get you hyped up for today's Iowa Music Showcase at Barn Wired. Eli from the Faster Horses. Now, if you're plan on going to the Expo concert in Sigourney later on this summer, Eli Alger and the Faster Horses are the main event.
Event.
You're going to get a preview today. In fact, let's just bring him up on the screen right now. Let's just show him.
Is he busy, though? He might be baling hay again today. Yep. I tell you, that dude bales more hay than anybody I know.
Rugged firmness with his hat on and nice shirt. Yeah, Eli Alger. He'll be at Brothers Market 11:30 to noon today. Be there live and in person. I think we're going to set up outside.
I would guess.
You don't get a day like this very often, so we have to take advantage of it. So go out back to the patio. You're right, the patio. Because lots of times you say the thing out back. Yeah, that place out back.
And that always makes me think it's like the place to rumble.
Like, bring your switchblades, your brass knuckles, maybe a chain.
Wow, you are from the school of hard knocks, dude.
Baseball bat.
Man, you don't mess around with Steve.
Maybe wrap some barbed wire around a baseball bat.
Wow.
Which you could hit me with a barbed wire baseball bat because I have a tetanus shot.
This is true.
I'm good.
You're good for another 7 years.
So Eli from Faster Horses. Maybe the whole band because... let's see here. Do I have the graphic to bring up on the screen? They're playing a gig tonight in Centerville.
Oh, really?
So I know they're kind of on a road trip today. I don't know if I have that to bring up, but So if you want to stock the Faster Horses, Eli goes to Centerville from here. They've got a gig there tonight. Coming up tomorrow, we've got the sports section. We're live at Barn Wired at 8 a.m. Be there in person. Watch it live. Be there live. Listen to it in podcast form, however you want to absorb this show.
That one will probably be inside, correct?
Yes. Yeah, we're always inside for the sports section.
We don't have to be.
Well, at 8 in the morning, it's usually either a little chilly or just, people are waking up. They don't want to be outside.
Are waking up.
I don't want to be outside at 8 in the morning. We've got Albia, the team of the week. Albia Lady D's soccer coming to town. 2 times in a row, 2-time champs for team of the week. So Albia girls soccer, and then we've got my buddy Morgan. Morgan, you asked for.
Oh yeah,
from the Thursday night sports podcast that we have here on Steve Shetler Media. Ryan Morgan is his name. Ryan is actually a golf coach in Ottumwa.
Oh.
And he's going to bring some of the Ottumwa golfers.
No
so,
way.
Yeah, nice change of pace there.
Well,
So
yeah.
Albia and Ottumwa being represented tomorrow on the sports section.
Represent?
So, represent. Yay. So tune in for that stuff coming up this weekend here on Steve Shetler Media. Shall we jump into some things you need to know? I suppose.
I need stuff.
You need to know stuff. It's good.
It is good.
Makes you a more well-rounded person.
I'm already well-rounded enough, Steve.
When people bring up... What?
That's why I skipped the ice cream last night. Oh. I'm so well-rounded anymore.
Oh, by the way,
No.
we mentioned all the days for today, but of course Mother's Day is coming up on Sunday. We don't want to forget the moms out. Shout out to my mom.
And,
I know mom's watching. She always watches.
And you know what? There was one... I could look ahead. I wish I would have remembered which one that was. There was a couple funny days over the weekend.
Oh.
If I find them, I'll bring them up.
All right. By the way, we'll put a plug in for Barnwired, which is right down below us. Barnwired is open on Sundays. They're open for Mother's Day. We've got our reservations at Barnwired. So
cool.
For a Mother's Day, so take advantage of that.
Look at you go.
I know.
No.
Things
no, sorry.
Things you need to know. The conclave. The white smoke was flowing yesterday.
Oh, yes.
When they picked the new pope, which is an American for the first time ever. Did you realize that?
I know.
I thought it was weird when they picked somebody from America. I thought, well, usually it's some old guy that can't speak good English. And now we've got Chicago-born Robert Francis, how do you say his last name? Prevost?
I don't have any idea. I didn't watch enough of it last night.
So his name is Robert. His middle name is Francis, but he's going to go his Pope name. Just like if you're a pro wrestler, you pick your pro wrestling name.
Guessing, or
if you're the Pope, you get to pick your Pope name. I don't understand it. I'm not Catholic, so Leo the 14th.
Yeah, I don't get it.
His name's Bob.
His name's Bob.
But that was too boring, evidently. So,
and if you haven't, look up some of the videos. They're all over. He's got at least one, maybe two brothers. One still lives in Illinois, and his is a funny interview. He's like, I'm really surprised. He's really proud of his brother. Thinks it's amazing. First American, does all the stuff you need to say in an interview. He says, but it is funny because, boy, when we were kids, we'd sure raise a lot of. Well, we were kids. And he just sort of stops, like, oh man, he's the Pope. I shouldn't say that.
Yeah, can't say hell. Leo the 14th. So Leo, good old Leo. By the way, you know how? So all the cardinals that were up for being the Pope, like when they were in the conclave, which I don't know what all these things mean, but evidently they're kind of confined to the building there. They say, what do the cardinals eat while they're locked up during the conclave? Well, it's simple spaghetti, boiled vegetables, minestrone soup? Minestrone. All right, minestrone. Yeah, minestrone.
See, I don't have to get you back for things during shows.
Yeah, I get myself back. Karma. I kind of hit a sore spot on me.
I noticed your eye was like, ow.
It's minestrone soup. So lamb skewers also are.
The dudes from America, why couldn't they have Big Macs this one time?
By the way, they say that roast chicken, stuffed ravioli, pies, and rigatoni are all banned to reduce the temptation to pass along a secret message inside the food, which I think this has actually happened.
What?
Like, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know the rules. I don't know the specifics, but
secret message for what? I don't.
Maybe they aren't supposed to talk to each other or to other. I don't know.
Maybe, and they could like stuff a ravioli full, and the other guy opens it up, and he's like, "Yep, I think it sucks too. This is the worst ravioli ever."
Vote Pedro is what it was saying.
Why is this guy going by Leo?
Yeah, Leo. His name's Bobby. Bobby from down the street. Other non-Catholic stuff. Barry Manilow and his nose have announced that his upcoming concerts will be part of his farewell shows. What's your favorite Barry Manilow song?
I wonder. I'm sure I would recognize some.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna be like,
how about Coba?
Oh, is that his?
Cabana.
He was. All the girls want that guy named Neil.
But they're smart and go with Steve. do. Barry Manilow.
Barry Manilow.
Farewell, Barry.
Yeah, see you later, Barry.
Also, you can say farewell to the band The Who. Who? The Who.
What?
They have announced that they are retiring from touring after 60 years.
Already?
After one last round of concert dates. Now, wasn't what's-his-face in the news here not too long ago for refusing to sing
Yeah.
Pinball Wizard or something?
Yeah. Why can't I think of his name?
Roger Daltrey?
There you go. Thank you.
So Pete Townsend... Pete Townshend is what it looks
Townsend.
like, but I think it's just Pete Townsend.
I just say
Said
Petey.
at a... what?
I just say Petey.
Oh, Peter. Pete said at a London press conference, they were announcing this tour, he says, everyone needs to know the truth. Well, can't lie. I am not crazy about touring. Well, you've been doing it for 60 years, pal.
I mean, yeah. Take a break.
I'm assuming they must be at least in their 70s.
Oh, yeah.
If not into their 80s. They're going to be playing 16 shows in North America. Wow. Insiders hope they will later come to Europe. The show is called The Song Is Over, which is also the name of their new single that nobody will ever remember or care about. Speaking on a video link, Roger Daltrey added, I'm not singing Pinball Wizard. No, he says it will have to come to an end one day. So,
Yeah.
The Who.
Yeah.
And then their other band, The What.
Well, then remember the grandkids. They're out there in the Y.
And The Where. Amazon has unveiled Vulcan, an AI-powered warehouse robot equipped with sense of touch. So it's a sensitive Vulcan.
Whoa.
The company says it will operate alongside workers and can handle and sort 75% of the company's products. So robots are coming.
I don't know if I'd want to be in that warehouse working alongside.
Yeah.
Because that's
hey, buddy.
That's when it's going to happen.
Friend.
I must kill you now.
Yeah. The order has been sent.
Wow.
We are here to destroy you.
I don't like that idea.
Vulcan. Pittsburgh Pirates. Now, you're a big sports fan, Neil.
Absolutely.
Big into baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Pittsburgh Pirates becoming the first Major League Baseball team to fire their manager this season.
It's about time.
Derek Shelton looking for a new job after starting 12-26.
Well, good luck. I mean, he doesn't know what he's doing.
Obviously. I mean, he doesn't know a baseball from a...
Wiffle ball. Wiffle?
From a
Woof.
shuttlecock.
Yeah. Is that the thing with badminton? And yes, that would be something in the
badminton.
Air. Yeah.
Weight Watchers has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Uh-oh.
Well, yeah. Hello, Ozempic.
Because they are, they need to shed roughly $1 billion in debt from its balance sheet. They need to lose some weight there. They expect to emerge from bankruptcy in about 45 days and remain a publicly traded company. So it's just, it's a matter of, they're just playing the
They just
game.
got to get rid of a few spokespeople.
Yeah.
That they're
What's her
probably
name?
paying way too much anyway.
Marie Osmond.
Oh, you suppose she's still a spokeswoman?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah. $1
Um,
billion. They need to, shed $1 billion from their balance sheet.
Back to Barry Manilow.
Yes.
I do recall. I don't know I don't remember the songs, just the names. Mandy.
Oh yeah.
And I write the songs.
Oh, I write the songs to sing.
Yeah, see, I don't know much more than that. But so yeah.
Oh,
Barry Manilow had
Barry.
He was a ugly dude, isn't he? Man.
And plastic surgery, just he's trying. He's trying to stay relevant.
I know. But as you can all tell, plastic surgery does not work all the time.
Oh, boy. 3 Doors Down. No, we talked about 3 Doors Down.
Did you see the video?
I didn't watch the video. Is it sad?
Sucks.
Yeah.
It does.
Lead singer Brad Arnold announcing he's battling stage 4 kidney cancer and have canceled their upcoming tour. So hang in there, Brad.
He's super uplifted, though. I mean, he is like, I don't know. It was a tough one to watch, and not because, like I was some huge 3 Doors fan. It's just anybody going through that. But yeah, it was a very, very good video that he put out there, and how he's, he's not making it about him, and I don't know. It sucks.
Yep. Other stuff. Bill Gates says he's going to donate 99% of his remaining tech fortune to his Gates Foundation, which they say they've already put a closing date on the Gates Foundation at 2045. I don't know why. They say today the Gates Foundation would be worth, or maybe this is 99% of his tech fortune. I'm not sure. Worth an estimated $107 billion.
Holy cow.
So I don't know what kind of causes the Gates Foundation backs up. Probably a bunch of woke stuff, but it's going to be well funded for a while.
But he's got a date.
Yeah, but they're going to spend that $107 billion by 2045.
I suppose, being Bill Gates, he's probably got it calculated out. 2045 is when I will be passing.
Yeah,
and
they probably use the Vulcan robot to help him out do the math.
True. You suppose he's even real anymore?
I am Bill Gates.
Think
Why do you say that about me?
Think about it.
Pop-Tarts. I like a good Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
Pop-Tarts expanding into the freezer aisle with a lineup of ice cream sandwiches and ice cream pints. Sounds all right.
I mean,
could be really good. Ice cream sandwiches will come in 3 flavors: frosted brown sugar cinnamon, frosted strawberry, frosted strawberry,
okay,
and frosted chocolate fudge. Yeah. The pints will be available in the frosted brown sugar cinnamon. Could be good. Frosted strawberry, which is strawberry. Like they kind of forced the strawberry
I'm guessing
stuff.
it's the most popular.
Yeah. And then frosted s'mores flavors. Again,
where's the blueberry?
And not necessarily, this wouldn't necessarily translate into ice cream, but my favorite Pop-Tart is grape.
Oh yeah, you've said that before.
I don't know. I don't think that'd be a good.
I don't know. Have you ever had a grape ice cream? That could be pretty killer.
I think there's probably a reason why we haven't had grape ice cream.
Darian, look into grape as flavor of the week.
Beep bop, beep bop.
Wow.
Back to baseball. Ken Griffey Jr. This is one of those ridiculous baseball deals.
Okay.
Like, baseball players have signed these contracts where, like, if they get let go by the team or fired, and they have these contracts in place, that the team basically has to pay them millions of dollars over a long period of time. It's stupid.
Even if they're not with them.
Even if they're not with the team anymore. They just want to get them off the books. But they still owe him money. Ken Griffey Jr. is one of those. He received a $3.5 million check from the Cincinnati Reds this week, which is the final payment of his 16-year, $57.5 million deferred payment agreement. So, yeah. He's been making money for years and hasn't played baseball since who knows when.
I was just going to say, so they go into playing that sport. I mean, I'm sure most of them go in wanting to play, dedicated to play, and hope they don't ever have to retire or throw in the towel. But that makes you wonder how many of them are like, if I put in my year or two and then, what, you're going to let me go? You deferred payment, come on. They're just sitting at home doing nothing.
I mean, there's a very infamous contract out there for a player named Bobby Bonilla that he signed with the New York Mets.
Yeah.
And they're still paying him. Like every year, it's like Bobby Bonilla Day, where he gets the check from the Mets. It's just completely ridiculous. But good for him and his agent for being smart enough to sign.
But see, that sort of contradicts when you're, and you've said this before, how they deserve what they're making because
it's a business.
of they're what the organization is bringing in.
Yep.
But I don't know. Do those guys deserve it? That if they were let go for a legitimate reason, like you're horrible. You know what I mean? Like, or you've just let us down.
It's
Should
because
you get
their
paid?
agents are smart enough to make the deals, man.
Hang on.
And baseball teams, NFL teams, are you
We need
getting
to
a hold of
talk.
your agent?
We need to talk.
Yeah, have my people call your people. So yeah, lots of money in sports.
Wow.
Kentucky Derby winning jockey Junior Alvarado is going to be paying a fine of $31,000. He evidently used his whip more than 6 times on his horse Sovereignty. You know, they're always
They got an actual amount that they can or can't whip them?
6 times, they say, is one. So I wonder if they're keeping track in their head.
Well, I mean, because that would be an honest mistake, I would think.
I mean, if you're coming down the stretch,
yeah, you're like, we're about
you
to
just
go,
see
go,
their
go, go.
arm going, come on, come on, come on.
Right.
So, of course, Sovereignty beat out Journalism to win the Derby, but he must have done the whip more than 6 times. $31,000. I mean, $31,000. That's nothing.
But still, I would think in a sport such as that, the whipping wouldn't. So he whipped when he
wonder
should
how
have
much.
nay-nayed?
Yeah, I wonder how much that hurts the horse.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, obviously, it's enough to get him going.
I think it's more probably a training thing.
Yeah.
When they, even if it's not a hard whip, they're
Yeah.
probably like, oh, gotta go.
Yeah, wake up.
You know, I would have a little buzzer in the side of my foot and just zap them every so long. I'm going to have everybody after me now. Animal rights. I'm kidding.
Moving on. Former President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden appearing on ABC's The View.
He's still alive?
Yesterday for their first joint interview since leaving the White House. Of course, they were trying to say, oh, Joe was fine. He was all there mentally. Sure. Like,
How did the interview go? I'm going to have to look that one up.
I just woke up from my nap.
Is it still 1993?
And then he was smelling Whoopi's hair from behind. Oh. And then finally, in things you need to know, Bravo has ordered, the show that we've all been waiting for.
Yeah?
Bravo has ordered a first season of The Real Housewives of Rhode Island. Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Can't wait for when will they do The Real Housewives of Iowa? I mean, ratings bonanza.
Boy. There'd be a lot of dirt coming out with them. Way back to your grape
Let's go
flavored.
back in the Wayback Machine.
Yeah. When I was saying something about grape flavored ice cream, it is available, just not very common, especially in the U.S. So other countries, it's quite popular.
Okay.
Wonder why. Doesn't tell me much more than that.
Must
but
be an acquired taste.
I would like to try grape flavored ice cream.
I'd try it.
Ooh, the picture of it looks so. Oh, yeah, it's like a Tokyo thing.
Hello, Tokyo.
Hello, Tokyo.
Should we go to the impossible?
Might as well.
Today's impossible question.
Lay it on me.
Lay it on you. Here it comes. All right. The term for this item, which is an item you use at mealtime, dates back to the 14th century. But contrary to one myth, it was not invented by Leonardo da Vinci. That's the most impossible
What
question.
are you talking about?
of all time.
I don't even understand the question.
So what item which you use at mealtime
Okay.
was not invented by Leonardo da Vinci? Evidently there was a myth that said it
Okay.
was. So I mean,
I'm
what do you
literally-
have at mealtime that you use?
I'm sitting here thinking, okay, what's...
It's kind of lame-o. Was his name-o. Let's go to the comments. Bubby, Sandy, Dan, Amber, Stacy,
Say it with more enthusiasm, Steve.
Dixie, Sherry, Peg, Monica, Christine. We never did get to the bottom of Christine's.
Yeah, Christine. What's up?
Sherry, Jackie, Nancy, Anthony, Jan, Pat, Amber, Copa, Cabana, Stacy.
Whoa,
Anthony.
Stacy. Stacy Arducer. Did you just say that? Barry Manilow is the best?
He's the GOAT, evidently.
Yeah, apparently.
Anthony asking, did you get your Steve Shetler Media Flavor of the Week? Oh, no, I did not try that yet. No, I didn't get out there yet, Anthony, so hopefully that's coming up later on today. Julie Tremmel is
She must
asking
have
if
just
it's
woke up.
fork. Yeah, wake up, Julie.
Julie's like, I'm up. Fork, spoon.
Fork, spoon, pepper, or think
pepper,
more
spoon.
along the... Yeah,
Okay,
Anthony, think more
I was
along...
thinking more along, well...
Christina Owens chimes in and says spoon.
I was going to... I don't know what I was going to say. I was thinking more like maybe even the preparation of dinner. So are we talking like on the table?
On the
Eating or-
table.
Okay.
Like stuff that you
See, I wanted
use,
to go with ladle.
not food related.
Plate.
Hello.
What?
My mic cut out for a second there.
Oh.
That was weird.
Yeah, earlier I was thinking ladle. Because that just
Ladle.
So it's plate. I don't know. Or
right.
any of the ones that people have guessed.
Again, kind of a confusing way to get there, but for the question, the term for this item that you use at mealtime dates back to the 14th century, but contrary to one myth, it was not invented by Leonardo da Vinci or Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh.
Just wanted to throw that out.
Thank you.
It is the napkin.
Okay. So apparently...
What a sucky, impossible question.
Yeah,
that
apparently
was.
people thought that Leonardo...
Apparently. Da Vinci, DiCaprio. Yeah, evidently they thought Leonardo da Vinci invented the napkin. I don't know.
Yeah, that was a sucky, impossible
It was.
question, guys.
That one sucked.
Work harder next time.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, get down there in the impossible question department.
Yeah.
You know, you guys are getting your salaries are discounted.
No kidding.
Let's take a break. We're going to be giving Eli Alger from the Faster Horses a holla on the phone.
Holla.
We're going to make a live phone call here because Eli was too good to call in himself. He was like, you call me. Like, fine. I'll call you.
You know, Eli has that about him.
You call me.
You pretty much do what he tells you. I don't know if it's fear or if it's just he's got a way with words. But
on that subject, last year we were at the state fair on the day that the Faster Horses were playing at the Bud tent up there. He knew we were there. We'd kind of touched base. And he basically forced me to stay there until he played so I can announce him on stage. I was like, dude, I got to go. My dog needs her medicine. Oh, you're staying, Steve.
yeah, I'm telling you, there's something about him. He just...
So I'll be calling him. Anyway, stay tuned. We've got more coming up here on Just Another Morning Show.
Hey, Clint, the new lot looks great.
Hey, Clint. Hey. How you doing, Clint?
At Helmuth Ford, our friendly atmosphere is not a surprise. It shows your family.
Hey, Dad. Frank's bringing in his Ford F-150 to get his engine checked out.
Did you tell him that we're home with a lifetime powertrain warranty on new and used vehicles?
Yeah, told him we'd take care of everything.
Great. Come on down to Helmuth Ford and see for yourself.
Why choose Lifetime Dental? The legacy and experience of 30 years. Cutting-edge technology. Advanced education in pediatrics. Orthodontics. And restorative dentistry. A one-of-a-kind experience for the whole family. But most of all, we're compassionate doctors who are here to listen to your concerns and use our expertise to help. For all things dental, think Lifetime Dental. It's Plantpalooza, Friday, May 9th at Stam Garden Center. Learn from top gardening experts, win giveaways, and grab barbecue from 11 to 1:30. Don't miss it. Plantpalooza, 1 mile east of Oskaloosa on Highway 92.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house. From lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
Hey, we thank our sponsors here on Steve Shetler Media, including Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headliner, and also Oski Dental for sponsoring our studios. Yes, we are broadcasting live and local from here in downtown Sigourney in the loft above Barnwired, south side of the square at Sigourney. If you ever wondered where we were, here we are.
Yeah.
We're live, we're local.
Yes.
We're not some syndicated national show. I mean, we should be. We should be getting syndicated worldwide.
Give it time.
Galaxy-wide.
It'll get there. It'll get there. I'm just checking out comments real quick. One more
anything
time.
good in the comments?
I was just looking back through. Did you? I commented back. I don't know if you saw that.
Not yet.
Oh, really?
Well, let's make that phone call.
Do
We're
it.
talking about Eli. Let's see here. Oh, gotta take the phone. There we go.
It's been a while.
All right. I don't know how to use a phone.
Number you have dialed has not been recognized.
Okay, shut up, lady.
The number
not recognized. Well, recognize this. It's busy. How can it be busy?
Eli.
See, this is what I get for having to call him.
Right.
Hello? Anybody there? No.
So just in case you don't believe us when we say we're live,
we're live. This is as live as it gets.
This is real stuff, man.
I get it. Oh, now it's real.
Oh yeah.
Who should I act like I am? Should I act like I'm somebody else?
Yeah, do some foreign accent. Do it.
You're on speaker, Eli.
Eli, good afternoon to you too. At 8 in the morning.
How are you doing?
I'm good. We're live. We're live on the air right now, Eli. Just so you know, I don't want you to.
I just flew into it, huh?
We are as live. Button. We are as live
I've done this before,
as we get.
Steve.
Yes.
We're on the air. I'm very excited. What are we talking about, Steve? I'm excited.
Stuff. We're talking about stuff. So let me bring your beautiful picture on the screen while I'm talking to you. So you're coming to Sigourney today. Obviously, you're awake.
That's a strong word to use for a guy like me. What kind of picture are you using over there?
One of your promotional pictures. You're looking
I don't like to hear words I can't spell.
You're looking very manly. You're in a barn with looks like you've been tossing some hay around.
Yeah, yep, that sounds like me. That would be me.
You're wearing a dress shirt with your overalls, so.
Yep, it doesn't make much sense, but we just go for it. It kind of came together that way. It's a hodgepodge, much like the rest of my life.
Hodgepodge. So you're awake, you're up and at 'em on this Friday morning. You're coming to Sigourney later on today. Where am I talking to you from right now?
I am in Iowa City, Iowa.
Oh, okay.
Yep. It was a
did you have a concert there last night?
No, I have been all over the state. I've been in the northern regions for the most part around Spencer, Iowa. Okay. A very long story short, I have been spearheading a benefit concert we are putting on the Clay County Fair at the Clay County Fairgrounds in Spencer, Iowa on June 21st. We are trying to raise money to build homes with the Northwest Iowa Corridor of Habitat for Humanity to get the people who lost their homes in the flood back into homes.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. It is not something I anticipated being part of my saga, but it's fulfilling work. I'm really glad to be doing it, and it's really cool. The journey's been cool, and hopefully we can help a lot of people along the way. So, yeah, if anybody wants to know more about that, fasterhorsesfloodrelief.com. But I've been meeting with major corporations and like CEOs and stuff talking about this giant flood relief benefit concert I've been doing.
Awesome. Well, that sounds good. I'm sure we'll get more in depth in that story when you come to Sigourney later on today. For some reason, my microphone. There we go. My microphone's kind of cutting in and out today, Eli. But let's see. So you're coming to Sigourney, and then later on tonight, you're playing. Are you playing in Centerville tonight?
I am. The Fiddler and I Duo Series. It's the perpetual duo series where my fiddler and I we break off from the main herd, the faster horses, and we go and play honky tonk. We're going to be at the Pale Moon. Dude,
Pale Moon.
have you ever been to the Pale Moon?
I'd never get to Centerville.
It is one of my favorite honky tonks. They've got all the carpet. The whole place is carpeted, like even up the walls with the sidecar paneling and the big chimney with the giant boulder head deals, rock, and it's a big long bar. It's a good spot. It's a good spot.
Cool. So, all right, are you bringing a fiddler with you today to the show?
Yep, the fiddler will be in stride with me. We're coming in hot.
Cool. Well, that's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, of course, you're playing at the Expo in Sigourney later on this summer in July at the Keokuk County Expo Fair, and I'm sure a lot of people will be tuning in to get a little preview for that show coming up later on this summer. Are you ready for the summer season and the county fairs?
I am ready to rumble. The boys are ready to go. We have been hard in rehearsal. We've got a lot of new tricks up our sleeve. We got new original music. We've been really building this show to be above and beyond, trying to be. So it's a lot of time and attention, and we're going to be very deliberate.
Awesome.
But it's going to be a ton of fun.
Awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to that show, and I don't know if you know, but we've got Neva Alden is opening up that show in Sigourney for you coming up in July. Are you familiar with Neva at all?
Yeah, she performed at Barnwired right in front of me.
Oh, that's right.
Together, yeah.
How about that? Yeah.
She was fantastic, and she's a smart girl too.
Yeah.
You know, she's very young in her teens, right? Late teens. And,
yes. Yep.
You know, she found out who I was and like how I've been to Nashville for a few years and stuff like that. She was asking me all the right questions, like what to do and like how to move forward and stuff like that. I'm like, that, you know, a lot of 17-year-old girls wouldn't know to ask questions. They wouldn't even think of them. So I commemorated her for that. I think she'll go far.
Yeah, so you guys will be coming back together again in July at the Expo in Sigourney. But we're going to get you, Eli, and your fiddler from the Faster Horses coming up here in Sigourney later on today at 11:30. We'll be live from 11:30 to around noon for a live interview and live music, and always a good time with you. Eli, I'm going to let you get going here, and we'll see you here in a few hours in Sigourney.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, everybody, if you're listening to this, good to meet you. Again, my name's Eli. You can follow us at the Faster Horses Music, anywhere that you find music or your social media or anything like that. So hope to see you at the show.
All right. We'll see you later on, Eli.
Thanks, Steve.
All right. That is Eli Alger from the Faster Horses. Again, he's joining us live today at Barnwired in Sigourney for the Iowa Music Showcase. He's a character. He's always fun to talk to.
I love Eli.
So, yeah, I totally forgot that, we had kind of a mashup. Boy, that's been a while ago.
Well, that was
now.
early on.
Yeah, we had a mashup. We had a little miscommunication where Neva showed up
It was in December. I remember this.
Yeah, she showed up a week early.
Yep.
And we just went with it. We were like, all right.
Well,
we'll have Eli on. We'll have Neva on.
Yeah, didn't he even run part of the interview?
Yes. Yeah, because we were kind of transitioning between the two. And I put him up and made him do the interviewing.
Which is great. So, yeah.
He's always up for stuff like that. So, we'll have Eli later on today at the Iowa Music Showcase, Barnwired in Sigourney.
And Julie has been.
She's been to the Pale Moon.
Her granny used to work there. Okay. What? I've never heard of it.
Okay. Pale Moon Rising.
Pale Moon Rising.
What haven't we got to today yet? We haven't gotten to our community calendar. We should probably do that. It's always sponsored by Enchanted Events. Just south of Sigourney, right off Highway 149. Weddings, graduations, reunions, and so much more. They can seat up to 500 people. Mel and Chelsea are the two to contact at Enchanted Events. Go to their website, go to their Facebook page for more info. On our community calendar, well, I just saw this and was talking to one of the dads of the girls for these girl wrestlers from EBF, Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont. They're going to be, it's kind of hard to read. Small print on the screen. But on Tuesday, the 20th of May, these young ladies, going to be having one of those tip nights at the Ottumwa Pizza Ranch. So put that on your calendar. There are a lot of area wrestlers, including our own Rihanna Utterback here in Sigourney, Kyoto land, trying to raise some money and do raffle tickets and stuff like that to get to a big wrestling event at, I'm not even sure. It says Fargo. Whether that means Fargo, South Dakota, or Wells Fargo Arena, I don't know.
Right.
So, and I can't read that. It's too small on my screen. But
Local Fargo National Wrestling Qualifier. Yeah, I don't see anything other than...
Yep. So I can't give you the specifics on that. But, put that on your calendar if you're in the Ottumwa or EBF area. Also on the calendar, let's get to some stuff that's going on this weekend. Coming up tomorrow night, as you've been seeing advertised here on Steve Shuttler Media, we got the band Brass Pair playing those big, juicy hits. Coming up tomorrow night from 8 to 11 at the Keswick Tavern in Keswick. No cover charge for that. So take advantage of that. See some great music from Craig McClenahan and the crew from Brass Pair. Also on the calendar, also advertising with me this week, if I can find it, there it is, the Retro Antique and Curiosities Crawl. I don't think you actually have to crawl to do this. It's kind of a little shopping spree. Lots of different shops around Oskaloosa, Pella, and Eddyville today and tomorrow. Today from 10 to 5, Saturday from 10 to 4. That has our friend Judy Gronendijk from Brush by Jude over in Oskaloosa. Always heads this up. So a bunch of different shops. If you want to take part in that, go to Retro Antique Tour on Facebook. So some stuff on the community calendar here on Steve Shuttler Media. Should we do some birthdays? Let's
oh my gosh.
Do some birthday. Got a bunch of birthdays today.
Good.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
to you. Holy cow. I just say there's some birthdays. Well, let's get right to it.
Do it.
Hometown Real Estate, Nikki Leathers, broker, owner, realtor, bringing you today's hometown and celeb birthdays. Man, oh man. Okay, today, I'll make sure I get everybody's dates correct. Today, Ashley Warren, happy birthday. Also, Myron Hahn, happy birthday to you. And Sarah Hoy. Now, those are the birthdays I got in front of me for today. Tomorrow. Sheila Fisher, celebrating her birthday. And Carter McCoy. And then Sunday seems to be busier. Casey Peasley, happy birthday. Ralphie Munson, happy birthday, Ralphie. Joan Bonnet and Katie Street. So there you go.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, everybody. I was waiting for we need some of them birthday blower things.
Party favor type
Party
things?
favor things, yeah. Celebrity birthdays. Candace Bergen. Oh, yeah, Murphy Brown, 79. Didn't really care for that show much. I'm just saying. I mean, just my opinion. Did you?
I wasn't a huge fan.
Yeah, I mean,
on
it
occasion,
was
maybe,
different.
but-
Singer Billy Joel is 76. Wow.
Yeah, he's getting up there.
Actor John Corbett, 64.
Wasn't he in Northern Exposure?
Oh.
He was that guy.
I think you're right, yeah.
Yeah.
I know the name. I'm just trying to place him.
Oh, yeah.
Ghost. What?
Ghostface Killer.
I don't know if I've ever heard a Ghostface Killer.
You know him. He has
Really?
such hits as I'm gonna kill you, mofo. Ain't got no time for you, Beyonce.
Wow.
Other stuff like that.
The man, that
Greatest hits
just
right there.
got real.
Ghostface Killer.
Happy birthday to you, rapper.
He's probably gonna cut. There's gonna be a drive-by at Barnwire today.
What? Whoa! What is? Don't be insinuating stuff. That's racist. Actress. How do you Rosario Dawson, 46. What?
She's been in stuff that you'd know her if you saw her.
Just don't know her famously. Oh, and Shabuzi.
Aw, yeah.
The singer. He's 30. Shabuzi. Shabuzi. Why couldn't I have came up with a cool name like Shabuzi?
Yeah. You're just the haze.
Hazelooza. No, I don't like Hazelooza. He's a happening.
Hazapalooza.
He's a hottie.
That could be an event that we have in the future.
Hazapalooza.
Dude.
Yeah, that could go so many directions. Happy birthday to all of those. Anyone out there that we missed or don't have, happy birthday to you as well.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
I should look just for fun, make sure I don't have any extras hiding around, but I don't think I do. So
Let's bring up the weekly top 20. It came out. It was officially released to the public last night.
Oh, my.
This is for followers on my Facebook page that hit like, maybe make a comment, or hit share like 10 times on each post. You know, it's those types of people. And, of course, number one, surprise, Anthony Schilling in at number one. Over 6,000 Facebook posts.
I enjoyed LaVon's comment last evening. I saw this.
What'd she say?
And she says, hey, I finally made it back to 4. So, Anthony, we pretty much just know
Yeah.
you're going to be there, but now everybody's just saying, like, hey, I wonder if I can get to number 3.
Yeah.
Nancy,
Bubby is always number 2.
Yeah.
So thanks to Anthony and Bubby. Nancy, solid number 3. Thanks, Nancy. LaVon, big thanks to you.
Now, the next few, they're neck and neck.
Yeah, they are. Eli, Curtis, my racing buddy Curtis Vanderwall, Amber, Dan. Dan, you're slacking. Dan was up to like number 3 or so last week.
Come on,
Dan.
Come on, you got to be up there.
Lacey has been there from the get-go. We're coming up at the end of the summer. We'll be at 2 years,
right,
here on Steve Shetler Media. Lacey, she was kind of the front runner for all this. I mean, she was liking everything when I first started, and she still does. So she's still hanging in there. I would say maybe, as far as people that have been there since the beginning, Lacey has probably been top 10.
Really?
For 2 years.
Oh, my goodness. Lacey, you deserve a medal.
Yes, she does. James is number 10, 11 through 20. Got Donna, Christine, Sherry, Dave, VJ, Peg, Douglas, Enchanted Events.
Yeah, that one
in there.
snuck right in there.
Sarah and Rick. Rick from Brothers Market.
Well, and your wife and myself, I mean, we're right there neck and neck with.
Yeah, you're back there, down there,
probably
like
in the
100
40s
and 122, somewhere in there. Good job, guys.
You know, how good of a job do you do for
I don't
other
like my own stuff.
No, for other people's pages. I mean,
I'm busy with my own stuff.
I know,
man.
but like,
I don't have time.
I'm
to
the person that I'll see everything that I'm thumbing through, but I don't take the time.
Well, I don't either.
I literally don't. No. I feel bad because you know what? I've been saying this for months. I got to do it. Anthony, I'm coming for you.
Oh. Neil is laying the smack it down.
And people are going to have me blocked by the end of the week. Why does he keep reposting
Share
this?
everything 20 times, and you'll be right there. Let's go to our pet of the week. Now, this was posted last night, along with the video The Heartland Humane Society Weekly Pet, sponsored by Fairy Dog Grooming Salon in Oskaloosa. Oh, this little dog needs a home. He's like
cutie.
a month old. Or no, excuse me, 4 months old. He's been at the shelter for about a month. His name is Winston. And he has got big, floppy ears.
I was watching this lot. See, I do watch stuff. I just don't comment.
So Winston... It's kind of like a beagle hound mix of some sort. Now, last night his nose was a little scraped up, so I don't know where he's been nosing around at. But Winston's a cutie, just a little puppy. So yeah, somebody go get Winston and a few of his friends, cats and dogs.
Get a few of his
shelter.
friends.
They're just, as always, they're just bursting at the seams with pets that need homes. So check it out. Heartland Humane Society in Ottumwa. Winston, our weekly pet. I think we've shown most everything that is needed. I think we got there. All right. So, boy, we are just buzzing along with this show.
Slow down. Slow your roll.
Well, we have to get everything in. We haven't even gotten to weird news yet.
Well, we got over a half an hour.
Should we get weird?
That is weird.
Let's get weird today. What are you doing over there?
I think it's jelly bean time.
I had a banana during the last commercial break.
I would like to go on record by saying, I'm not sure, but I think we got gremlins in this here studio. Because I haven't had any jelly beans for a few days.
I was hungry the other day. You were gone.
They just keep going down.
You were gone.
I hope you got some of the good ones.
I did. I ate all the good ones and left you the garbage.
I noticed.
I wasn't picky. I just dumped it into my hand, and whatever came out, I ate. I owe you some jelly beans.
No, you're good. It's just funny.
What I don't owe you is a pineapple-topped pizza.
Why?
Do you like pineapple on pizza? All right.
Or a burger?
A recent survey measuring public opinion on pizza preferences has identified pineapple as the most disliked topping among respondents.
Really?
Conducted by a food-focused platform, the survey says, and collected data from a broad range of participants to see which ones were stuff that people didn't like on their pizza. That included pineapple at number 1, anchovies. You won't like this next one, because you do like it. Jalapenos.
Idiots.
And mushrooms.
Losers.
Thank God.
Losers.
All of that stuff is horrible. These are all ranked high on the list of commonly rejected choices. So,
who doesn't like mushrooms and jalapenos on everything?
Me.
I mean, the one pizza, so on Tuesday nights at the TNT at Oskaloosa.
And remember, you weren't here on Wednesday morning because you were sitting on the toilet.
Again, that was the chicken. Because I can eat my fair share of jalapenos and take care of it normally. But there's one pizza they have regularly, and I know you and Safe both sort of look at it every time like, ugh. It looks like it's just covered in veggies. I mean, all kinds of colors. It's a beautiful looking pizza. It's even better tasting.
It's a piece of art. It's a work of art.
It's got so many onions and peppers and mushrooms. And yeah, Steve's like, ugh.
No.
I'm going to stick with my cheese pizza.
Yeah. I had cheese pizza the other night.
I did get a piece of that.
And it was freaking fantastic.
It was pretty good. It was good. I'll give you that. I'm not going to lie. But yes, give me anchovies. I think that's just overrated as people say that's a topping. How many people really enjoy anchovies? Honestly, I've never heard or met anyone that likes them. Just put sardines on there. I'm all over it. Do you like sardines? What? Have you eaten? Do you like sardines?
I don't know if I've ever eaten them, but I would never eat them. Unless it was like the zombie apocalypse and I was like starving.
Okay, wait. So if we're down in your gutter or whatever, storm drain. That we're
the manhole.
The manhole that we're going to wait out the world.
Yeah.
You're bringing tuna. And what if I bring sardines and we eat all the tuna?
I mean, that's a lot of fishy stuff there.
Well, yeah, but it keeps well.
Does it?
I think. I don't know. Canned goods, right?
I mean, I'll grab Poopy and we can eat Poopy at some point. How about that?
Ain't much meat on Poopy.
Now we're going to eat you.
Wow. He is totally poopy, like anti-poopy. Anti-poopy.
I suppose, yeah, sardines and tuna fish.
I am surprised.
In the manhole.
I'm surprised, though, that mushrooms are as high as they are on that list. I mean, really.
Yeah, I was actually surprised
Because
on that, too. That's kind of a common thing.
Yeah. Huh.
Not for me, though. All right, moving on. Because I always like to talk about aliens. Recently surfaced CIA documents have reignited widespread speculation about the existence of extraterrestrial bases on Earth. So we're not just talking about ET or aliens. We're talking about them actually having like bases where they hang out on Earth.
Okay.
The files shared online and discussed across conspiracy-focused platforms contain redacted memos and reports referencing alleged sightings, unusual aerial phenomena, and remote geographic locations believed by some to host non-human activity. Alien bases on Earth. They say apparently the truth is out there, just buried under 50 years of black ink and bureaucratic suspense.
Trying to think of odd areas or towns that, you know what I mean? Like
Hayesville, Delta.
That was pretty cold. Wow.
I love those towns.
I was going to say back when it was something, which we found out a couple weeks back it's not, but say Shiloh. Stuff like that. That I could have seen. Aliens.
Yep.
No.
Federal authorities are investigating a series of threats made against the National Weather Service, of all things, which appear to be connected to individuals associated with militia movements. According to law enforcement reports, threatening messages were sent to multiple National Weather Service locations following recent weather warnings that some recipients viewed as politically motivated or exaggerated. This is strange.
Yeah.
The FBI has confirmed that it is actively monitoring the situation and working to assess the credibility of the threats, though no physical attacks have been reported. So, you know, I don't know if it's safe that I report the daily temps, the highs and lows, and the rain amounts to the National Weather Service. Hopefully, I don't get targeted by not only Ghostface Killa, but some
Ghostface Killa,
some militia people. So,
especially if they can track that you have the equipment.
Yeah.
In his backyard.
In my backyard. I don't hide it.
No.
I'm NWS for life. National Weather Service, yo. Let's go to snakes. We always have to have a snake story.
Right.
Is it kind of a nightmare scenario when a snake comes up out of your toilet?
Oh. Anything coming up out of my toilet's a nightmare.
What if you were sitting on the toilet on Wednesday?
No.
And up through the fog.
The fog.
The brown haze.
It was more like that. Speaking
came
of which.
a big snake. This snake was so big in this story that it actually got lodged in the plumbing. And they just started to see the head of the snake coming up, and it got stuck. So this incident occurred after household members were awakened by unexplained noises, eventually tracing the source to a toilet where the reptile had become trapped. The snake, which entered through the plumbing system, was partially visible and appeared unable to move freely, prompting the family to call for professional assistance, probably more than a plumber in this situation. It ended up being non-venomous and, was stuck in the toilet, in the plumbing of the toilet.
How would you like to be working for whatever that company is? Be like, 903 Johnson Street, they got a backed up toilet. Oh, man, really?
At 2 a.m. in the morning?
Really, I got to, boss? Yeah, it's a snake. What?
Take more than a plunger.
Holy cow.
So, yeah, there's that.
That's disgusting. Can you imagine? Like, middle of the night, flipping the light on.
Yeah.
And just, okay, hello.
Just going to use the bathroom and Got a big snake. looking at you.
Yikes.
All right. So this next story is going to help me in my ongoing theory of Bigfoot.
Okay.
As you know, whenever you find an animal out there that hasn't been seen in like forever, that always leaves the door cracked open that the possibility of Bigfoot being out there is there because, you know, everybody says, oh, there's no evidence. You've never seen Bigfoot. Well, you haven't seen this fish in like 100 years, but it's still there. A fisherman recently hauled in a rare marine animal off the coast that scientists say has not been documented in nearly 100 years. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it. The catch, which occurred during a routine fishing trip, involved a species long thought to be extinct or critically elusive, prompting immediate attention from marine biologists. So, again, over 100 years, they hadn't seen whatever this is that they found. So, Bigfoot is still out there.
Wait.
There.
You took the fish story and just switched it to Bigfoot.
Well, it's because everything goes back to Bigfoot.
Well, what are you going to do when the day comes?
What you going to do,
when
brother?
Bigfoot comes knocking at your door?
I'll
and
say,
is
hi,
like,
friend.
And goes, you, friend, you always have my back, buddy. I love you. Well,
and then I would go, hi.
Don't be scared, buddy. I'm here as your friend.
And then I would just be, I'm socially awkward. Anyway.
Look at me.
We're just entertaining ourselves at this point. Finally.
There's a few other right now that are getting a laugh out of that one.
Finally.
Ouch. I just choked on a jelly bean.
Choked on your chicken? A digital recreation of the man, Walt Disney, not like the company, but a digital recreation of Walt Disney, developed using artificial intelligence and deep fake technology, has stirred discomfort among viewers after being featured in a new entertainment project. So they've made an AI Walt Disney. The simulation, designed to resemble the late media mogul in appearance, voice, and mannerisms, was created to narrate and introduce segments in a retro-style format. So,
you know, I think what would be more interesting than making up one, get actual old footage of Walt Disney, the way he used to introduce, like, what was it, the Sunday night movie? Wasn't it Sunday nights that used to be Disney movies or something? You know, play the real thing. Even if you got to cut it off or whatever, don't try to make it fake and duh.
True.
Come on.
That kind of reminds me of the story I had earlier this week. I think it was on Wednesday, where in court they allowed something similar of a guy that got murdered to be able to give like a speech to his murderer in court, and they allowed this before as like a statement.
No.
That they used this technology for the murdered victim. I mean, you're just playing with people's emotions.
Yeah.
This isn't a real.
Right.
This isn't real.
Exactly.
So quit.
Well, and part of that story, right in the heading, you know, how AI and what? Fake something?
Yeah, deep fake technology.
So, right. How bad is that we have to even call it deep fake technology?
Yeah. Good morning to you, Patrick. Man. Wake up, Patrick. Come on, get with it, pal. Hey, let's take a break. Let's get in our last commercials. We've still got plenty to get to today here on Just Another Morning Show.
Oski Fasanti Pink is a refreshing, sweet, fizzy pink wine with tropical fruit aromas, including pineapple and lychee, followed by the zing of green apple and citrus on the palate. It pairs nicely with desserts and is a great wine for celebrating special events. Oski Fasanti Pink is available at Tassel Ridge Winery and at some of our more than 350 retail outlets in Iowa. If you don't see Oski Fasanti Pink from Tassel Ridge Winery in your favorite store, ask the manager to get it for you.
The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com. Walker Drive-Thru at 820 West Jackson Street, Sigourney, is a locally owned specialty ice cream shop, which also serves sandwiches and appetizer-style foods. Try one of their many delicious Savage Swirls, a Tenderloin, a Savage Right, salads, nachos, sides, and drinks. It's all at Walker Drive-Thru at 820 West Jackson, Sigourney. Follow them on Facebook and find the link to order online. And be sure to try the Steve Shetler Media Flavor of the Week at Walker Drive-Thru. Stop by James Family Greenhouse and Produce in Sigourney. They have a variety of hanging baskets, annuals, shrubs, perennials, trees, mulch, and vegetable plants. Plus, you can spruce up your landscape with yard decor or decorate the inside of your home with home decor. James Family Greenhouse is also a great place to stop in for some gift ideas. You gotta stop in and see it all for yourself. James Family Greenhouse at 701 East Jackson in Sigourney. And be sure to follow their page on Facebook.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Hey, we thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headliner on Just Another Morning Show, and of course, Oski Dental at 641-673-4845. Thanks, Toothy.
Wow.
Thanks for coming back, Toothy.
Where did he come from so quick?
Just to say that, I guess.
Man.
Hey, we do want to, before we forget, promote the Flavor of the Week, yo. Walker Drive-Thru, which just opened up yesterday for the season. And you can check them out. They are open Thursday through Sundays right now. As Darian mentioned yesterday, once they get into summer months, more kids available to work, they might go through the week. But right now it's Thursday through Sunday. And check out the Steve Shetler Media Flavor of the Week Cheesecake.
And we are maybe not we. I have got a few ideas for the actual Steve Shetler Media flavor.
Oh, okay.
Because I think you and I should both come up with our own flavors.
Flavor.
And obviously yours is going to be anything chocolate.
Yeah. Maybe mix in some peanut butter.
Chocolate
peanut butter's
on
good.
chocolate with heavy chocolate, peanut butter, and chocolate with
Some
peanut
hot
butter
fudge.
and chocolate. And hot fudge chocolate. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, that's good stuff. So make sure you get that flavor of the week. And make sure you say, I love Steve Shetler Media, just for the heck of it. Just do it.
See what it gets you.
Yeah. Probably get you a hug. Friendship.
There might even be some high school kids out there working and be like, huh?
Who?
What?
Oh, that old guy that's on Facebook. Yeah, we know him. Let's go to the files of law and disorder. In the disorder today, a 12-year-old boy accused of starting a fire inside of a Walmart has officially entered a plea following a high-profile incident that led to significant panic and property damage. The fire, which broke out in the store's paper goods section, forced the evacuation of shoppers and employees as flames had spread quickly. prompting emergency response. Witnesses described scenes of chaos.
Oh, I can imagine.
People in their pajama bottoms were like,
right, and the shirts that didn't fit them.
Authorities identified the juvenile suspect shortly after reviewing surveillance footage and was later charged with arson. So, naughty. Naughty.
Why that song keeps popping up?
Also in Michigan, or as my dad would say, Michigan.
What? Really?
Yeah. Everything. Fish. Want to eat some fish?
I didn't know that.
Over in Washington.
Well, yeah, that's a common
Michigan.
one. Michigan.
Huh. A group of incarcerated women in Michigan has filed a federal lawsuit after a hidden surveillance camera was discovered in an area where inmates routinely changed clothes, alleging violations of privacy and constitutional rights. Prison.
What?
Cameras. Naughty.
I mean,
the device, reportedly installed in a facility utility closet with an unobstructed view into a shower and changing area.
Oh, that is a little... Come on, guys.
Recorded for an undetermined period before its existence was revealed. So, shame on you, you perverts.
Yeah. Maybe they're in there for being bad people, but let's not. Come on.
Perverts.
Pervs. Pervs.
Other stuff. A new study has found that repeated exposure to CT scan radiation may, of course, significantly increase the risk of developing cancer. So,
fantastic.
You might have cancer. Let's take a CAT scan and increase your chances of having cancer. Especially it's in individuals who undergo multiple scans over time. So
I was going to say it'd have to be a lot, wouldn't it? I'd hope.
I don't know. Shall we do some duh? Probably.
Duh.
Oh, yeah.
Duh?
What is that?
Duh.
Speaking of cancer, they're spraying some chemicals out on the grass. Better shut the windows quick.
Speaking of...
Is there a chemical smell? I think... maybe, is there?
Oh, yeah.
Is there?
Yeah, it's fine, buddy. You'll just don't worry about it. Smells like Trimec or something. It's not. It's just killing dandelions and stuff. It's not a big deal.
And it's killing us right now.
Oh, look, he's even a wussy. He's got gloves on. Come on.
I tell you what, he doesn't have a mask on.
No? You don't need it.
Sucking it in just right from the
That's
source.
That's right. No dandelions growing in here.
He's got a hose. He's probably just going to... Duh. That should just get the duh for today. That should be our moment of duh. All right, actual story. A man, this is a good one. A man in Florida arrested for driving under the influence after he was seen dancing in the middle of a roadway while brandishing firearms.
Whoa.
Doing a little gun dance, evidently.
Yikes.
According to law enforcement reports, the individual was spotted by multiple witnesses acting erratically, including stopping his vehicle in traffic, stepping out to perform dance moves, and waving two guns in the air like he just don't care.
I shouldn't laugh.
You've been there.
I was going to... Probably.
Deputies responded to the scene, conducted a field sobriety test, which, of course, he failed.
Really?
Taken into custody without incident, now faces charges including DUI, improper exhibition of firearms, and reckless endangerment.
Oopsie.
That's what's going on there. Yikes. Let's do some good news. It's brought to us by our buddy and good friend.
Buddy and friend.
Jay Dennis.
Huh.
There he is.
Where is he?
There he is. There. He's right there.
I see.
Jay Dennis, Bridalwood Midwest Insurance in Marengo, Iowa. Medicare made easy. Give him a holla. 319-471-3328. In some good news today, there are white deer in Iowa.
Oh?
Now,
I knew that, actually.
The story posted on my Facebook page at about 7:45 this morning. Yeah, we've seen these over the years here in Iowa. And this, we'll just give you a teaser here. This guy in Iowa was driving through and had a once-in-a-lifetime wildlife encounter. Not just one white albino deer, but two.
At the same time?
At the same time. The Dubuque area resident witnessed that rare incident. Again, people in Iowa have seen an albino deer off and on for I'd say, a few years now. But the incident occurred 5 weeks ago. They were heading home from a birthday dinner. They said, we were driving home just at dusk on this back road. All of a sudden, my wife was like, oh, my God, an albino deer.
I'm sure it wasn't like that, Steve. It was probably like, deer! Ah!
Yeah, watch out for the deer.
It was 2 miles away. But you know how they yell, like 2 miles before you even
get
there.
And
there's a deer!
Put your arm out across you like that's going to stop you from
like, come on. But yes, that's interesting.
So.
I've heard of some... Not sure why. I just looked up and then just like paused because I forgot everything I was just going to say. Boy, them chemicals are bad. I think in Mahaska County, I've heard of some white deer. Seriously, that smells good. Woo! This is the best stuff I've ever had.
Dude. So anyway, if you want that full story on the two...
That's awesome.
The albino deer duo.
That's how you say multiple deer. Deer duo.
Well, that's two.
Yeah, deer... What if there's 14?
If our friends to the south would say deer cinco if there was 5. Cinco Diro.
Cinco Diro. Because you add an O and it's Spanish now.
Seis Diro would be 6.
Oh, seis? Do you know like all the numbers?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Whoa!
Where
do the one again, see it.
10, 10-0. 11-0. 12-0.
I liked the siete, ocho.
7, 8, 9.
That sounds like you're speaking Spanish.
That's like because I am.
That. I love that. Wow. Okay.
Anything else?
Well, I was just wondering. There every day I've got all these did you knows, and most of them I look at every night, and some of them are quite funny because, like, did you know more than 30% of Americans say they would give up their daily bath or shower before they'd give up their coffee?
Wow.
People would rather have their coffee than be clean. I'm serious. That's what it says. Over half of us go down every single aisle when we go to the grocery store. Not me.
No.
I can't say that at all.
I'm very focused when I go to the grocery store. I get what I need and I get out.
Oh, me too. If you ask people over here at Brothers, I'm just in and out. You know, I don't stand around talking to people at all.
Socialize?
No, I'm not in there for 2 items and getting a phone call. Where are you? I forgot where the milk was. Yeah, it's bad, but you know. And also one more. Studies have shown now that if you suffer from allergies, do you have allergies, Steve?
Nope.
Good. I think you got something going on. Because if you suffer from allergies, studies have found that kissing can boast. I think I should read boost your body's immune system by up to 40%. So if you got allergies, kiss.
Oh.
So, I guess what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
If you got some allergies out there, I'm here to help.
Give me a kiss.
Not you.
Hey, Neil.
Not you especially. Something's going on with you over there.
Put your running shoes on.
Oh, my gosh.
Get over there to the weather lab.
Oh, yeah. Did you guys want to know? Did you guys want to know what the weather is doing today? Because we've only talked about it, I think.
Just the one time. We have let our weather people down.
Forecast brought to you by the Garden Gate in Sigourney. Cindy, Dylan, Dietrich, the owner.
CDD.
There you go. You got to go CDD. An amazing looking forecast. Sunny, 72 today. Clear and 46 tonight. Sunshine and a high near 81 tomorrow. Tomorrow night, 50 under clear skies. And a high near 80 on your Sunday. That's phenomenal. I love it. But like you said, next week it could start warming up. So
it is, yeah. By Thursday next week, 88.
Right. What is Amber talking about in the comment? They're called melanistic.
Melanistic.
What's that mean?
Don't know.
What is that? I'm melanistic? Is that
like
being
when
mean?
melons are like really good? Oh, that's melanistic, man.
I don't know, but what was just humorous to me, and then we can leave, is you were like, does that mean the melons are really good? And
I
you
didn't do that.
You did too. You're like, the melons are really good, man. It's like, wow, you didn't even realize what you did. Get us out of here.
It's really good, man. I had some muskmelon last night.
Oh, where locally did you get it?
I don't even know where we got it. I think I stole it out of somebody's garden.
I doubt that. I doubt if any's ready. But was it good?
It was. It was tasty. Mighty tasty.
I haven't had any
Mighty
muskmelon since last summer. Ooh.
I like muskmelon.
I love me the cantaloupe.
What's a better melon? What's your favorite melon? Musk or water?
That's a tough one. Honestly, probably musk. But
I like your musk.
I like watermelon a lot. So I could sit and eat
a good watermelon.
I mean, yeah. You get a good sweet one, yes. But as far as my favorite melon...
Okay. Gotta go.
Have a great Friday, everybody.
We'll see you at Barnwired for the Iowa Music Showcase today at 11:30. Eli from the Faster Horses. And again, tomorrow, sports section live at Barnwired in Sigourney. Bye. Bye, Neil.
I love you, buddy.